Hi, can everyone hear me? Last time I was having sound issues and I'm having internet issues, so can everyone hear? How's everyone's night going? Everyone ready to... Hi, okay, hang on, I'm gonna get Alex on. 1 second. Oh wait, shoot, sorry Alex. Okay. How does, I think you click on, see, we're in the wrong profession. We're both technically challenged. So to go live with someone, I think you hit, oh, here we go. Okay. Oh no, it says you're unable to join.
Mom, can I hold you?
Oh. Hey!
How are
Who
you?
did it?
Well, you did it for sure. I was like, oh gosh, I have no clue what I'm doing.
I know. I'm terrible. I feel like sometimes I'm in the wrong industry. I have no idea what to do with a cell phone half the time, or like Instagram, social media and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, this should be interesting then.
Yeah, I know, exactly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Is it hot in Dallas? It's hot in Austin.
Yes. It was like nice and sunny today and really warm. Which
Yeah.
I was just glad the sun was out.
I know.
Made me in a better mood immediately.
Exactly. I know. So did you make your margarita yet? Margarita time?
No, I haven't. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to make it in real time or make it before. Have you already made yours?
No, I
saw you got the El Arroyo.
Yeah, I got El Arroyo. I couldn't get all the ingredients for Clayton, and I was really nervous about messing it up on camera, so I thought for the first time I better just stick to this for now.
Well, it's good that you're supporting El Arroyo. They're the best. So, Clayton, why don't you come hold? Clayton will hold the camera. We'll make his margs. I should probably just let him do it, but
I know I have Jared here.
Go. He does not like to be on camera. Wait, how do we?
Where's my husband?
Can we do that? Hi, Jared.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, how do I flip the camera? There's Clayton.
Hey, Clayton.
He's about to.
I think you're winning the
He's
beard
about to-
Oh my
contest.
gosh, your beard is amazing.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Did you see that he's shaving his on Sunday?
No way, for what?
We did a campaign to raise money for Feeding America, and if we hit our goal, then he's going to shave his beard, and we hit our goal, and he's
That's
shaving
amazing.
this
Amazing. I
mammoth
saw.
of a beard.
Are you shaving all the way, or are you shaving it just partially?
No, I think I'm going to take it all the way. I may leave the stash. We don't know
Yes,
yet
please.
on that one.
Only time will
Amazing.
tell.
Looks good as always. Oh, God.
Oh God.
All right.
We have tequila in a baby's hand. This is not.
Yeah,
gonna
she's
go
doing well.
Jared, how do you flip the camera?
What's it?
How did you flip the camera to film her?
I just held it in my palm. I'm kind of standing here.
Okay, I guess you just that way.
I don't know how to.
I don't know if you can.
Okay.
Maybe we're making it work. That thing, but.
Oh, you can. Got it.
Yeah.
So do you want me to teach everyone how to make Clayton?
I want to know how to make Clayton.
For anyone
Oh,
making
this
Clayton?
is kind of hard.
Okay. I'll
Hold
just,
on. It's backward in my hand.
well, you're just going to have to figure it out. I don't know how to do it.
Is this you?
You can hold it.
Hold
Just
on.
kind of angle it. Okay. So we're doing 1 cup of tequila. This is this. So where?
You watching Liv?
I
If
can't.
you've had them before. We got a cup of tequila. And then usually, so if you wanted to just keep it all lime juice, you could go a cup of lime, but
No, a half cup of wine.
oh, half cup. See, I've already messed up the margarita. We're gonna do a 1/4 cup of lime here, and then a 1/4 cup of grapefruit. But if you just had lime juice, you could go a half cup of all lime.
No, I'm watching first because I have the El Arroyo one.
Yeah.
Quarter
I bet
of
those
the-
are delicious. Then a 1/4 cup of Cointreau, however you say
Like
that.
Golly, your pouring skills are terrible.
Yeah.
I'm no, my
Sloppy.
Okay, and then last, no, we still have two more things. Simple syrup. You can make, if you have sugar and water, this is very big. Just Google how to make simple syrup. We're going to half a cup of simple syrup. And then lastly, now this is Clayton's special touch, which might sound weird if you have never made a drink with egg white before, but you probably had it at like a bar where you have like a frothy drink.
like a pisco sour.
A little bit frothy. We're just adding like a dollop of egg white. We're just gonna give it some froth. We're gonna make it like restaurant froth, and then we'll give it a whirl.
Oh, that looks so good.
And you'll have to try these. These are like one of the most popular recipes on my blog. You can do it.
This hurts.
Jared's doing
I know. My arm is tired.
My arm is going
It's going
down.
to be a long time making enchiladas for you too.
And oh shit.
Hold on, let me get some ice in here.
There's Sutton. Say hello, Sutton.
Hi.
Yeah, let's say hello. All right, she's saying hello right now.
Okay. I can't figure out how to get the ice out of here. All right. Moment of truth.
That's
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers. Have you made
Cheers.
yours?
amazing. All right, I'll grab mine really fast.
Here, cool.
Here, we sit here. I'm just gonna wing this one. Sorry.
Follow you.
I just have the El Arroyo. I don't know. I think I have a bad internet connection for some reason, so bear with me. I'm sorry. But I'll just.
No, you're good.
I wing this. This is the El Arroyo mix. I think it's just, it says it's just some margarita mix, simple syrup, triple sec, and a little orange juice. So my ice was melted a little bit. But I stick the ice in. I put a little salt on top of the ice, a trick from my friend Sandy. And then we add a little bit of this. And then I don't know which side is the ounce side. I mean, this is where I'm like, is this the ounce? Is this the ounce? But I always go with the bigger side.
Might as well.
Right? And in desperate times. So a little tequila, a little bit of lime, and then some sparkling water. And I hope I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for? I hope I'm not disappointing El Arroyo because they have the best margs, but cheers.
Oh, I can hear you.
All right, cheers. We finally got two made. I'm having difficulties with my ice maker. But cheers to everyone watching that has a drink too.
Cheers, guys.
We put tahini on the top of ours.
Oh, yeah.
Yum.
Hey, will you give me some tahini?
Clayton reminded me, we put tahini on the top of ours for a little pizzazz.
That's good.
Yum.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
We did it. Margaritas.
Margaritas, just in time.
Yes. We've been drinking aggressively lately, which trying to hone in, but it's Tuesday.
Ooh.
So.
It's Tuesday. I mean, it is Tuesday. It's a long weekend, right?
Yes, it is.
There are no longer any rules. All the rules are out the window.
Yeah.
I know.
For
I think
sure.
that's the biggest thing is that everything has to go out the window.
Okay. Next up, shall we make enchiladas?
Let's do it.
Do you want to try and reconnect?
Right, Seth?
Yeah.
My
Since,
side is my oldest.
am I
Favorite.
pixelated or am I okay?
You're a little bit pixelated, but
Do you want me to try and fix the internet for a second, or should we just go for it?
Round 2 enchilada.
You can
Round
try
2
and fix it.
enchilada.
It says that I'm blurry. Maybe I'll just let me just try and see if I can fix the internet super fast, and we'll see if this will help anything. It might cut off for a second, but bear with me. Sorry, guys.
Yay!
I'm really sorry. I have the worst internet. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Here we go. Round 2. Round 3. It's my family's
Enchiladas?
favorite. Yeah, they like inhale them. It's their absolute favorite. It's awesome. So everyone's in for a real treat.
I'm so glad. Okay, perfect. Well, my kids love it too, so I'm glad y'all do. All right, start making the enchilada sauce. Obviously, you can buy like pre-made enchilada sauce, but I think this is what makes them so much better is having the homemade. It really brings out all the flavors. And
this is my favorite quarantine meal. Honest to God.
Enchiladas.
So, yeah, I'm not lying. I ate like 7.
I'm so glad.
He did.
I was beating the kids up.
See if you can hover it over the over the sauce, not me. People don't care about me. They're with the sauce. You can do this.
This thing
I've
is
got
so
a really
backwards.
good camera crew
Okay,
over
there
here.
you go.
Okay.
Me too. Are we beating this way, baby? No, come over here, babe. Come help me cook. I need your help. I'm a sandwich. No, we don't need sandwich. We need food. Come on, we're home. Come help me.
Come here.
Okay.
All right, she's gone.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong bowl.
You're in the which?
Are you
I
serious?
can't see. This thing is so
Just
hard.
hold it right there. Let me see. Why is it? Okay.
I'm telling you, it's backwards.
No, it's not. Tilt it down right there. Okay. There. All right. So I'm melting some ghee. You could use butter or oil here as well. And then all these beautiful spices are going to go in. I've got a teaspoon and a half of chili powder. And this is, we'll share the recipe at the end for anybody that needs exact. A little bit of cayenne pepper. I go heavy-handed. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Teaspoon of onion powder. If I can get it out of here.
And this sauce is out of this world. It is so good. I was shocked at how simple it was and how flavorful it was.
Yeah, like usually you could use real chilies, of course, but this is such a good like shortcut way to
What was that?
get it. That was
Especially with kids.
paprika, and then we have some cumin. Yeah, it's a great shortcut way to get enchilada sauce on the table real quickly, and it's nice and clean, no sugar added or anything. Oregano, cumin, paprika. You can show all the spices over here.
Am I doing it right?
And so we're going to kind of toast this up. Toasting, it's going to bring out the flavor. And then watching, hopefully we're not burning.
Alex, I can't get this.
Did you add the tomato paste yet?
Not yet. I'm about to. So
Okay, there it is.
but we can go ahead and do the tomato paste. We're going a tablespoon of tomato paste. That in there. Aggressively. Stir that all in. Starting to burn.
Ah, smells so good.
Then, so that arrowroot's going to chicken it. You can add the arrowroot now. Ooh, that's hot. And then the broth. Once we get that all mixed together. So it's kind of going to turn into like a weird paste, but let me turn this off. We're going to slowly whisk in this broth.
And I just need a cup and a half, right?
Is it a cup and a half?
Yes, a cup and a half to start, and then we're going to let it thicken a little bit, and then we're going to thin it back out.
And what broth do you use?
I just have some beef broth that I had in the fridge, but really, like, you could use vegetable broth, chicken broth, anything really works here. But since they are beef enchiladas, I figured I'd go with the theme of beef.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I love bone broth, especially right now. It's so, I mean, it's good anyways, but it's just so good for your body.
Some bone. Did you have homemade bone broth?
Well, I haven't made homemade, but I'd love to learn.
Okay. Oh yes. Well, I actually just did a video today. I'm going to post tomorrow about how to make bone broth. So.
Oh, no way. Okay, well, I'm definitely tuning in.
Okay, so we're going to let this kind of thicken and keep that leftover half a cup for just a second while that's thickening.
Okay.
For just like a couple minutes. Hands are dirty. Okay.
KO.
Hey, Dot.
You have a runaway 3-year-old.
You're on a choo-choo train? Okay. I don't know if I can right
All
now.
aboard. Now, you have 2 kids?
Yes. We'll see before long they come in here. They're 7 and 4.
Ah.
So they can kind of entertain themselves for a hot minute. They'll probably be back in no time to help or get involved, but
Yeah.
we shall see. Okay, mine's pretty thick right now, so I'm going to thin it out with the rest of my broth. And then we can just kind of leave this on warm while we get our ground beef and the rest of the enchiladas going. Okay. How's yours coming along?
I think it's good. It's thickening up. I think I added too much broth or too quick.
Oh.
It looks good. I think
It'll get there. We have plenty of time. It'll thicken for sure. All
I'm
right.
gonna hold this real quick.
Right.
Clayton, don't.
This is just the damnest thing.
He's having a hard time with this whole thing.
Yeah, my arms are
Jared's
tired.
wrist is
I
hurt.
keep on
This
going
would
from one
always
arm.
just like flip
Keep
around.
going from one hand to the
So
other.
hard.
There's no way to do it, huh?
Hey, Dot, what is Mom making?
Say enchiladas. Enchiladas. Here, come here, miss. Oh. Watch out. It's very hot, right?
You don't need to carry me.
I don't. I know, you're getting...
How old is she?
She just turned 3.
Oh, how exciting.
I know, she had her birthday on the 17th, so it was the first week kind of. That
Me?
Yeah.
I did.
And it was so sad because Elsa was supposed to come and say hi, and
Oh no.
we had to tell Elsa she couldn't come.
Oh,
But she
well, I
called
hope
Arendelle
she can come
was
after
dangerous.
she's
Arendelle
out of
was
quarantine.
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
Arendelle was under quarantine.
Okay, so I'm getting my ground beef going.
Okay.
If you want to do the same. So I just have, I have 1.5 pounds of ground beef that I'm browning up. And then it's just in a little bit of olive oil to give it something to cook in. But the only thing I'm going to add to this, just because that's so flavorful, we really don't need to do much to this, is I'm adding, can you see this? It's so hard. Some onions.
Onions?
And then
Oh, no,
a
it's
can of like diced green chili.
Right, so, huh?
all right.
See it? There it is.
There it is. Onions.
And of course, the old salt and pepper.
Yep.
Crank that pepper.
I know. I should have used it out of the jar. Okay.
So we're not vegetarian, but we eat meat, like, instead of doing meat-free Mondays, we flip-flopped it. And so we've been doing like 1 day a week of meat.
Yeah.
So we actually have been using, I think it's gardenia. So this is actually
Like a plant-based meat?
plant-based, yeah.
Oh, cool. What's the brand that you use?
It's gardenia. Hold on, I'll grab it. It's soy, which I know soy is not the best. I don't even have it.
Yeah.
But
How do you like the taste of it?
yeah, I do. I think it takes the flavors on really, really well. And
Yeah.
like, when we ate it, we couldn't even tell the difference. It tasted just like,
Yeah.
And the kids they didn't know the difference, which is cool.
That's great. Well, and this is like one of those recipes with that sauce. It doesn't matter what you use, what protein you can use.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken, ground chicken, ground turkey, like whatever you have in your freezer is good because the sauce is the
So
star of
good.
the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did I put my sauce down?
Here's the.
We need this.
Can you see if I'm on it?
You're not on it. You're good. You're on the meat.
Okay.
Hopefully, Clayton can get some practice with his filming skills over here.
Holy moly, this is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Someone's asking how long it takes and
How long it takes to what?
to cook it. I think all of your recipes are really quick and easy and like super.
Yeah.
This
This
one
one I think is like a 40-minute, 30-minute to 40-minute meal. It'll probably take 40 with us doing it here, but
yeah, but
you
it's
could get it done in 30 minutes easily.
Yeah.
And you could use the jarred enchilada sauce, which, while we're waiting real quick, I'll show you.
But I think if you prep it, it's probably takes even less time, right?
Yeah, for sure. You can have the enchilada sauce, but this is the enchilada sauce that I recommend. It's from Siete Foods.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where are you playing?
So good.
I don't know.
I'm like tracing him. This is a really good one. It just came out, so like whenever I did my cookbook, there wasn't like a paleo or Whole30 compliant sauce at the time.
Yeah.
So that's really why I made my own. But now I just love my own homemade sauce now. That's a really good one if you're in a bind and want to get dinner on the table a lot quicker.
Yeah. Or if you have a accident in the house, like our daughter just had.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Ours are mysteriously quiet right now.
Yeah, ours are a little too quiet.
Which is also nerve-wracking.
I hope they're alive back there.
We let ours sit in front of Super Smash Brothers, which is like Jared's childhood game that he loves from growing up. So they're like glued to the TV. So at least we know where they're not going anywhere.
Did y'all just get Super Smash Brothers during the quarantine? Is that like something you brought back?
He brought it back during the quarantine, yeah.
I feel like that's what I've been doing. It's like I bought the girls like Pretty Pretty Princess. It's a game like my sister and I used to play as a kid. I don't know if you ever played that.
The Pretty Pretty
Like-
Princess?
Yeah, and I got the girls Skip It.
Oh my gosh, what is Skip It? Is that the thing where you jump and it like
Remember
has
the
a
little
ball?
thing you put on your ankle?
Yes!
Yeah, the thing that you put on your ankle. Yeah, so I've been trying to think of all the things that I used to like to do as a kid, which has been kind of fun to them. The Skip It's though were like knockoff versions, like PE quality.
Yeah.
They're terrible. I don't
Yeah.
recommend them. They don't sell the original ones anymore.
Oh no!
But,
I think Jared got his Nintendo as a gift from his producer of Supernatural. He knew that he's a kid at heart, so he got him the original
That's amazing.
Nintendo. Yeah, so we brought it out.
That's so much fun. Okay, how's your ground meat going?
Mine looks good.
Okay, mine is good too. So now it's time for the hard part,
We're eating dinner.
which is rolling.
Nope, we're having a date at home tonight. No. All right.
Okay. So do you have the Siete Foods tortillas? Is that what you're using?
Yeah, those
Okay.
are great.
Okay, perfect. So obviously whatever you have on hand right now goes because it's quarantine time. But this is the type of tortillas I like to use. Again, from Siete Foods. I obviously like them a lot. And they're grain-free cassava flour tortillas. The only thing about working with them is you definitely have to heat them up or else they will break. So it's a little bit more cumbersome to roll these rather than like getting a basic flour tortilla. You can roll them right up and all is well. You don't have to preheat them or anything. So if you have regular flour tortillas, that's fine. But we're going to be using these and I'll show you how I work with them to get them really pliable to roll into enchiladas. So I have 8 of these. Right. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna add like half a cup of the sauce to my ground beef.
Okay. Sorry, my cameraman's changing a.
And all good. And it's a little bit leaner because it's from my ranch randomly. So I have have to drain it off, but obviously if yours is fattier, then use it.
Hey, Winnie.
Drain it off first.
Hey, you.
Okay.
Let's get
Time for the roll. Grab the roll. Door.
Adding.
Are you okay over there?
I'm not happy about this.
So people are asking the brand of tortillas, and they are Siete, which is actually a local company here in Austin.
Yes, they have hot sauces, tortillas, chips, everything now. They're awesome.
So it's,
Family run.
Yes, family run, really, really good people.
Yeah.
Okay, so now sometimes they're easier to work with than others. So let's see what happens today because these came out of my freezer. So Clayton, get closer.
Okay.
He's scared. So I'm just gonna kind of tap them in the
Hold on.
sauce.
Let me make sure that
You can do it. Get down right there. Yep.
There we go.
And then add a little bit of the beef mixture, and then roll it up, and then come over here. I can probably set up a better assembly line if this is gonna work.
hold on, I'm gonna
There we go.
wait. Think so. All right.
Roll and then seam side down. And if they're giving you a hard time, this is my other hack. So if you're having a hard time rolling them and they're still cracking,
Hold on.
you can do this thing.
Oh,
I believe in you. I heat up if you have an electric stove, you could do this in a skillet. But I basically just kind of throw it over the flame real quickly, front and back for like 30 seconds aside, and grab some tongs so I don't burn my fingers off. And this is going to really make them pliable. And this is like if you're making tacos with them or anything, now you can see that they bend and they don't crack anymore. So that is my other little
is that on the right? Was that even on it?
I have no clue if that was on it or
You need
not.
to start paying attention so
I
I know
can't.
where to.
I can only do so we can talk. You can handle the camera. Okay. So now they're really easy to roll. If you're having trouble rolling yours or anything, that's my best tip. So
I'm gonna wing it. Hey babe, will you grab the casserole dish?
Yep.
And for those tuning in who think my Wi-Fi is bad, I know. I'm really sorry. I think with quarantine and everything, everyone's like using internet. I don't know what's going on, but ours is not working properly. So in a second, I'll step outside and it'll be a little bit better, I hope, and I can use my cellular. But
yes, chat while this is all cooking off.
sorry, there's not a whole lot I can do.
Move this over here. Get a station set up. I'm being messy.
It's
Okay.
good. And again, there's truly are.
Check and make sure you can.
Just point it down. Over.
This is probably the messiest.
Closer. Down more. There. Right there. Okay. So now I'm putting like 2 tablespoons of the meat mixture. Just rolling up. Into a little bit of the sauce so they don't get dry when they're baking.
Okay.
Sorry, babe.
I'm making such a mess.
Oh, me too. But that's what you do when you cook, you know?
Yes.
Not me. I'm always
Especially.
I'm tidy.
a clean cook.
You're tidy.
I'm just a bad.
Since he does so much cooking. Where's the margarita? This thing?
Nachos.
What you?
Jared makes really good nachos. His nachos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Clayton makes a killer grilled cheese. That's the one thing the girls claim is better than me,
Yeah.
which offends me slightly because I take pride in my grilled cheeses.
And scrambled eggs. The kids always ask for your eggs.
Add a little extra cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Ooh, hot. Right, Clayton. We have 4 more tortillas, and then you're off the hook.
I just want to know that it's on the right.
You're doing good. You can maybe tilt it slightly this way. There you go, right there.
goodness.
That tortilla.
Okay.
There you go. Good job. Yep. You made a fort.
Good job.
Good fort.
I think during like all rules go out the window, we have forts everywhere. The house is a total mess and disaster.
Oh yeah.
I had to let go of all my OCD.
It's impossible to keep a clean house when everyone is inside it 24 hours a day.
No. And then yeah, it's tough, and you know, with young kids, and you gotta get them to move and get outside. It's tough.
Yeah. Well, we are living in an apartment right now because we're remodeling the house, and you know, you really miss having a backyard. But luckily, like where we are has a nice grass area out front, so we've been trying to
Good.
get out and a bit more. But could miss having a home at this point.
Closing all the parks and stuff too in Austin is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They had all of them open until I guess closing them off. That'll be. We haven't actually gone.
Yeah, and it's not like anybody ever goes to the parks in Austin either.
He's kidding. We used to live in Austin, and obviously people are very passionate about the parks there.
Here, love. I think I made too much meat, but like that. We can use it in a bowl or something. All right, there we go.
Have you already rolled all yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a pro. Oh, you're talking too much. Okay, I'll move a little bit faster.
Oh, here, I'll just wash them in the sink. So do your girls like Frozen?
Oh my gosh, yes. We've watched Frozen 2 825 times. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, Odette's been reenacting the whole like scenes, and she'll go to doors and go like door.
So cute.
Pretend
That's
that
incredible.
Anna, huh?
Yes, that's Winnie, our youngest favorite right now. She's all about Frozen 2. We've watched it a million times. Okay.
Yeah, they watched Frozen as well, like you. Yeah. I know you.
You and Winnie might have to sing it together in a minute.
Yeah.
If they don't get shy. Okay, so I mean, I know there's a lot of meat left. I usually kind of just top it. All my favorite Tex-Mex restaurants do this. They add a little bit of the beef right on the top, kind of down the center. And then,
Sorry, I'm gonna hand her to
Can
you.
you see?
yeah, you can see. Maybe tilt it down a teeny bit more.
Good girl.
And then a little more.
Can Daddy hold it?
Sauce. Okay.
So sorry guys, but this is Lex. Here we go. So you stick your meat on top.
I do. I just do a little row down the center.
Great, okay.
I feel like it kind of shows off like what's inside and lets people know. And then of course, if you're not a cheese person, you don't have to put cheese on top, but or you could use that siete cashew queso.
Oh, that's so good too.
Delicious. Sprinkle some cheese, and this is going in the oven at 325. I can't remember how long I bake them. I think it's 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You can see enchiladas going in the oven, and they're uncovered, so they get nice and bubbly.
Mess, but
Okay, I did it.
woo! All right. Here's my.
Ooh, looking good.
And I have some of this.
All right.
Okay. Where's my margarita now? Oh, there it is.
Still in a bite.
That's what Clayton's doing over here.
Well done.
Wait, do you want to say hi? No. This is what happens when they get old. I was like, Winnie, do you want to say hi? Nah.
I know, exactly. All right, I'm going to go outside, and hopefully this will be a better connection. Is that better?
Yes. You can definitely see better.
Awesome.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so we need 15 minutes.
Yes, we have 15 minutes. It could probably go a little bit less, but you know what? Clayton, will you be on the alarm on that? Because I will totally forget. Actually, Alexa, set my timer for 12 minutes. We'll have her let us know. My only trustworthy sous chef.
I know, right?
Yeah. Definitely not Clayton.
Sorry.
Oh, did you bonk your lip? You're so brave.
Someone get hurt.
She bonks her lip, huh? Do you hit your
Aw.
lip? I know. But licorice makes it all better.
Okay.
Yeah. So perfect time to finish a margarita.
Yes. I know. Back
So
to
are
what
you
we
from-
need to do.
Are you from Dallas?
I'm from a small town north of Dallas. Salina, Texas is the name of it.
You know,
Oh, no.
Yes, I do.
my husband's from San Antonio.
Okay, so I grew up in Salina, and then my husband and I lived in Austin for a while after college, and then we moved to Dallas. Like, Salina's pretty close to Dallas, and he grew up in Fort Worth, so it's kind of like
Oh,
in the
cool.
middle of both of our families. So it's nice to be close to both.
Did you guys go to UT?
No, we actually went to TCU here in Fort Worth. So
Awesome.
yeah, we just went to Austin. We actually worked at the Capitol for a little bit and loved living there.
Okay.
We almost stayed, but having family around is kind of nice. So
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Jared's family's in San Antonio, and then my family is between Idaho and California. So it's nice having his family close by for a helping hand, but I certainly miss mine.
How long have you been in Austin?
We've been here, we moved here when I got pregnant with Tom, my oldest, who's 8. So
Okay.
must have been almost 9 years ago, which is kind of crazy. It went so fast.
Yeah, for sure. It's such a great city, though. I
Yeah.
love it. We visit multiple times a year.
It's growing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every time we go, it's like a whole new city. It's just growing so fast. But
I know, it's kind of,
always so fun.
it's just the skyline every time, we're driving
Mhm.
down over Redbud. It's like,
Yeah,
so much.
absolutely.
Yeah. Aw. Yeah, I enjoyed, I had never been to the South actually until I met my husband. So, I grew up,
Welcome.
I had such a misconception of like what it was like. And it's just, everyone is so kind and nice and warm, and, especially in Austin and Dallas, and everyone's just so friendly and inviting. And it is one of those places where you move in and they're like, hey, here's a pie.
Yeah, for sure. It has a reputation for that. It's kind of
So
real.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in times like this, it's like the tensions are so high, but to still be able to have a smile with people that you run into for the most part is
Yeah.
lovely. So,
Yeah.
trying to find something I can tilt my phone up against. So
Right.
walking
Okay.
around. But what have y'all been doing to pass the time? What's your
What have you
favorite
been?
activity other than Nintendo?
Oh, I know. Well, and it's so funny. I've really had to kind of let the rules go, because
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's my one job is to take care of the kids and have a certain, like, this is how we run our day. And my husband works in Vancouver, Canada. That's where he shoots his show. And so, for us, this is, living together and like co-parenting, and we don't get a lot of that together. So
Mhm.
I think it's just been nice because like I have a partner who's able to take over, but I have to like let go and be like, okay, you do things differently and it's fine. And
Yes, for sure. Everything just has changed so quickly, but there's a lot of beauty out of it too
yeah,
at home to have those moments with your kids. I know that like I think it's good for kids to be bored and like to think about like, okay, what are some new activities that we can do that we've never done before that isn't part of like our normal routine,
yeah,
and bringing those into your lives and realizing those things that we used to do as kids are so much fun and enjoyable to do as a kid. We've been playing so many games together. Like we've never really taken the time to have like family game nights.
Yeah.
And we're bringing them back and they're coming in hot. So it's been lovely to do that
it's
as well.
so much. That's been so much fun and quality time. I mean, half the time they're sleeping in our room, which is fun. Like we'll have movie nights together and we'll be making desserts together, and I think all gathering and cooking, and I feel like simplifying, I feel kind of silly saying that, but it's really just kind of gathering together and playing, games, cooking, and all that stuff has just been really nice for everybody.
Yeah. It adds more. It's like usually, Wednesday night, you're trying to get dinner on the table and get done with dinner so you can do homework, and then get done with that so you can get in the bath, and everything is just so fast paced. But now it's like, okay, like sets the table sometimes, and we actually like take the time. I mean, it's different sitting around the table when someone sets it and you like set an intention to like sit down and like, okay, let's talk, because this is an activity.
Yeah.
This dinner is an activity. This is not like, let's hurry up and move on to the next thing. So
yeah, exactly.
It's been nice to remember how important that time is too, because I think it's
Yeah.
really valuable for the kids as well.
What's everyone else been doing? I'm looking at all the notes. Is anyone else have any tips? Is anyone else doing something fun,
or if you have any questions?
Yeah, if you have any questions. Hold on a second, I'm gonna ask my husband something. Hey babe. Hey Owie, where's Daddy? Hey babe, can you turn the sound off out here? Sorry, love. What's Coxinha?
I saw someone say trying to teach online school and it's not easy. I concur. That is, at first it was like smooth sailing the first week, but it's a struggle trying to get through that. I have way more respect. Not that I didn't already respect my kids' teachers, but I have a whole nother level of respect after trying to teach them over the last couple of weeks. It's not easy. It tickles. How about you? Are y'all doing like an online school program with your kids' school?
Yeah, and I at the same boat, just having complete and total respect for what teachers do and go through and the patience that they have. All three kids are in different schools and different Zooms, and watching the teachers navigate the Zooms with the classroom, and everyone's kind of like giggling, and someone will pop up, and somehow they all manage to like settle them and get their voice across, and then and then on top of it, all the different learning and apps and assignments, and it's a lot. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say,
Yeah. Sorry.
literally, legitimately, thank you for the recipe. When
No,
Jen
you're
made
so
it the other day,
welcome.
I was like, I'll eat this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
Well, perfect. Just put an
that
egg
should
on
last
it tomorrow
us.
morning.
That should last me halfway through dinner, and then we'll make some more.
Perfect. I love
Really,
that.
You could put the rest of the meat on the nachos. You can make some
I'll
nachos.
do what I want with it. Really awesome.
Well, good. I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, big time. See y'all soon.
Yeah, for
Have
sure.
fun shaving.
He's going back to OJ.
She cut her lip, so I'm just gonna go sit with her for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Gotta nurse that.
Yeah. All right. See you soon.
Have you got my phone charger, babe?
Hey, there's a extension.
Okay.
cord in your bedroom, other one down.
Is there anyone else with some burning questions?
Where can they get the recipe? Is it on
Okay.
is your cookbook out yet?
Yes, it is. It's been
Okay.
out since January 1st.
Oh, perfect.
And I'll show you the cover so you can find it. But you can order it on Amazon. It'll come the fastest right now, or your local bookstore will probably deliver it to you. But this is it, the defined dish. And if you don't have my book and you don't want to buy it because you have no clue who I am, that's fine too. I'll share this recipe on my Instagram stories, and I can send it to you, Jen.
But it's worth it's worth it. Every recipe in there is so good, so easy.
Yeah, it's all dinner meals, weeknight dinners. Yeah, Clayton's bragging on me. It's a New York Times bestseller. I'm very happy about that.
I didn't realize that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats.
But, it's all kind of separated by flavor cuisines, because that's how I like to think about food. So there's like my kind of Tex-Mex chapter, since I'm from Texas, and so those flavors are inspired from just like what I've grown up eating. Oh, thank you. And there's kind of like an Italian chapter. My mom's half Italian, so I have some inspiration from her, and there's kind of a little bit of everything in it. But it's fun. I think everybody really enjoys my book because it's very approachable. Recipes are very straightforward. They might seem complicated, but after you cook them, you're going to feel like you're a rock star in the kitchen. So
no, I think they're really approachable and super like easy to accomplish, and the flavors and all of your recipes are. I haven't cooked the whole thing through yet, but we've definitely done a handful of them, and they are so flavorful and so good.
Well, thank you so much. I'll have to send you the list of like the fan favorites so that you can make them for your family while you're.
Heck yeah.
So there's one in the back of the Cleaned Up Kids chapter. It's like the very last chapter, and there's 5 like kind of kids focused recipes, and one of them is kind of like my healthified version of bagel bites, like that we grew up eating as kids. They're the grain-free pizza bites, and that's a really fun, savory, not sugary baking activity to do with your kids right now if you want to. We've been doing a lot of sweet, so I'm like trying to think of some more like savory items for families to cook with their kids that are also crowd pleasers, and the pizza bites are really fun. Yeah,
I'll have to look at that one because we did it the other night, but I'm gluten-free, and I try to cook that way for the kids, but sometimes it's difficult, and so I just did it out of an English muffin, but I didn't eat it because it wasn't a gluten-free English muffin, so I can't wait to try it.
Oh, fun. That's a good idea, though.
What are they having a hard time getting at the grocery store?
Are y'all having a hard time getting your groceries? Are you ordering them all, or what's your?
Yeah, I have not been to a grocery store. I did an Instacart, but it was 2 weeks to get.
Oh my gosh.
And then
that's so crazy.
It's so crazy. And then I don't know if you guys have farmhouse delivery.
Oh yes, I love that. I
love
haven't done that forever, but I used to always do it at my old house.
I love it.
They do a great job. That's a good way to get fresh produce. I feel like that's what I don't have enough of right now. It's like I've been really trying not to go to the grocery store, so I've been really thriving on the pantry staples, which is fine. But I'm like, I've never missed like a good salad as much as right now because I just don't have it. So I think I'm gonna try to brave the grocery store soon. Alexa, stop. Almost time for enchiladas. That's perfect. But I've been doing. Instacart has been really good here in Dallas about delivering. I don't know if it's just the density of Austin that's probably slowing it down, but
I don't know. But I mean, and it's tough because if you order 2 weeks out, your needs in 2 weeks are so different. So you really have to plan.
I know. I'm trying to think of like how to make like Easter Sunday special and Mother's Day while still using ingredients that you can find in your pantry and fridge and make it special, but not like go way out of your way and get this whole list of groceries and get complicated because nobody wants to do that right now.
I know.
I'm trying to get crafty there.
I don't know. It's hard.
Yes, for sure.
I think we might end up just supporting a local company or local restaurant and just ordering it.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I don't know. I'm sure, obviously, El Arroyo did this, but there's a restaurant here in Dallas that's doing like an Easter Sunday box that has like prime rib in it and a bunch of different vegetables, and it kind of walks you through how to make it all, kind of like a Blue Apron style thing, but with a local restaurant, which I think is really cool that restaurants are doing that right now and getting creative to keep their businesses alive. So I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
Okay, should we get our enchiladas out?
Let's do it.
Then we can all go eat and have a good night. Hey,
is anyone else cooking along?
Yeah.
If you're actually cooking, hit the heart button. Oh, look at all of them.
Love it.
Oh my God, I love that. Cheers. Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at all the hearts. That's so fun.
I know. That's my favorite.
Someone asked a question. Can you make it with veggies or do you need meat?
You could do veggies for sure. I think black beans would be good too, like maybe a poblano pepper and bell peppers chopped up. The enchilada sauce really speaks, everything for this recipe. So whatever you want to put inside the tortilla, it's totally up to you. Sutton, can you do my video? Hold it so that you can see the oven. It's kind of tricky. Maybe you're better than Daddy at this. We shall see.
Very possible.
Okay. All right. And I saw that you had I saw your stories. You had a good spread going for your enchiladas. I was curious what
I
you're
was
serving.
trying. Let's
Because
see.
I feel like that's going to be a question people ask, like, what do you serve it with? A good salad goes a long way. Rice, beans. I have some rice that I've seasoned with adobo seasoning here, ready to go. And then, like I said, I have no produce, so I got crafty with what I have and made this just oregano, olive oil,
Oh, yum.
red wine vinegar, tomato salad. So we're having tomato salad, rice, and enchiladas tonight.
That's so good. I mean, you went above and beyond. I mean, I just sauteed some mushrooms. So I'm like, what'll do?
Love it. Whatever you have goes, right?
Well, awesome. This
All
looks
right. Well,
amazing.
I hope you guys enjoy the enchiladas, and I hope everyone that's hearting right now enjoys the enchiladas. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. And cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
I
Have
can't
a
wait
good
to
night.
cheers in person soon.
Yes, for sure. Very soon.
Yeah.
Have a good
Thanks
night.
again. Good night.
Bye.